And here we go.
If you train hard, you'll not only be hard, but you'll be hard to beat. We will see as this game unfolds which team has put in the hard yards.
Robertson takes advantage. The mark is taken by Minchington. Gilbert with the mark. 50 metres from home. No, I think he came over the mark, and that's going to be 50. Look at that. He's put it through. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. A dead straight bounce. Longer totally outclassed in that contest. Billings handles short. Saad sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Straight down the field. And the mark will be paid. Kicked by Stephen. He has space for an easy mark.
Longer got a really good footballing brain. McDonald tipping Woody. Puts his boot on it. It's a mark. Stringer taking aim. He's got the ball out even when being tackled.
Booted by Carlisle. Goddard, the better man there. Hits it across the ground. Gathers the ball. Hits the running man. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. The Bombers get a goal. All is in readiness. More bounce than a dodgy chip. Longer, leave the pinatas for the kids. Guided down nicely by Longer. Akers with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Akers throws the ball. Free kick. Boots it. Danaher up.
Danaher obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Sending it on its way. Fantasia with a strong mark. He steadies now in front of goal.
25 metres out. Golden opportunity here. The ball is hammered towards goal by Fantasia. The Rocks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Good bounce. Lucky bounce collected. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Danaher takes aim for goals. Essendon get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Knocks it down in front. Guided by D. McDonald tipping Woody. Aims for his man on the ground. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Danaher. Sends the Sharon on its way. Dropped by Billings. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Straight down the field. Guided down nicely by Gilbert. Membry guides it. Hurley aims for his man on the ground. Guided by Bill Chambers. Ambrose made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands.
Saad obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Takes a big bump. Passes by hand. He slams that on the boot. Collier marks the ball. He kicks the ball. He takes the contested mark.
He gives the ball a mighty roost. Danaher presents and takes the mark. Almost a touch of synchronized swing about that mark. Minus the peg. We know more about him than me, Richo. 3 goals. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. He's got the football now. Gives it to the running man. Jams it on the boot. A mark by McCartan. The bouncing ball is controlled. What a great goal by McGrath. The lead has been increased. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Claimed by Carlisle. Handball short. Kicked by D. Stringer claims the ball. Lobs the pass. Nice kick. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one.
Carlisle is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. The umpire pays the free kick. The umpire says play on. Robertson gets him for holding the ball.
Chips it down towards half forward. McDonald, Tip and Woody. Marks. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. He's been told to play on. Marked by Robertson. Choose to kick it. He has space.
Sorry guys, I was a bit late.
Carlisle kicks it. Nice mark there. Goes by hand. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Nice work from Carlisle. The Saints trails by 24.
St Kilda have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Parrish with a perfect drop punt. A big run to take that back. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. McCartan was taken high. Bumps the pigskin. Nice hands. Boots it. Stephen guides it. Parrish taking a chance at goal. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Webster. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at Essen. Here we go again. Quarter number 2.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or out. There is no such thing as footy in between.
Billings read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Choose to kick it. Gilbert over the top, lining up the goal now. 40 meters from home. Gilbert takes his shot at goal. He can't close. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. Hooker sends one up towards the wing. Goddard with the mark.
Goddard obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Fantasia gives the ball to the running man. Perfect kick. The Bombers lead.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. More bounce than a dodgy check. Clean tap by Gresham. Lucky bounce collected. Collier has the ball. Intercepted. Short handball from Groberton. Goddard gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Fantasia in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Sends the ball into the 50. Almost a touch of synchronized swing about that mark. Almost a peg. Couldn't seal the deal. Might have to kick it to himself. Webster gets the upper hand.
Webster takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball. It's a mark.
Gilbert kicks towards the forwards. Good mark by Hurley. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Goddard. It's boot to ball. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Marks. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Sends it on its way. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Akers grabs that one.
The Saints just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. His approach looks good. He could not have kicked that any better.
Carlisle controls it. Saad handball short. Puts the head down as he runs in. Perfect kick. They increase their lead. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Palms it down nicely. Deep gets the ball. Gives it to the running man. Gresham takes advantage. Kicks towards the middle of the ground. Robertson takes the mark.
The Saints haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Collier charges in with the bump. He kicks the ball. He picks it up cleanly. Nunes taps the ball. He knocks it down. Handballs it into open space. Tapped. It gets tapped. Tapped. He hits it.
Short handball from Collier. Exclamation point. How about that? Danaher has a head which is much better than his feet. If only he had three heads, one on each leg. 20 metres from home. Stringer hammers the ball for goal. Stringer with the goal. That's his second. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Collier gets the ball. Carlisle with the interception. Longett is streaming past and gets the footy. Saad marks it. He hand passes the ball. Sends it into the open pad.
Oh, no. Oh, my. No. Watch my...
He spears the ball. No, that's just giving the ball away. No one troubling him there. Stevens boots it. Bruce, the better man there.
Well, St Kilda haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Gilbert goes for goal. It's going. Nunes gets the mark without contest.
Impossible.
You know, let's simulate the next appearance.
Let's take a look at the stats, Richo.
Both teams near equal.
The players have had a good break. They should be ready to bring this game home.
Do not let what you can do interfere with what you can do.
Collier kicks it. A good mark under the circumstances. A nice running mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckmen unleash. Bill Chambers taps it. Danaher controls. Longett just stopping for a quick dance. Bruce racking up the possessions. He receives the handball. Gilbert taking a chance at goal. Look at that. He's put it through.
Gilbert has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it.
There's the siren for the end of the third quarter. The scores at Essendon 100. After After the break, the players should be eager to get started and finish the game with a win for their side.
Even when you played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates.
McGrath starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on himself. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Good bounce. Long it punches. Hook it with the tap. Deep gets the tap. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. Goddard appears to think if you turn the...
Stephen is just such a great pick that he doesn't have to have many possessions to tear a side apart. Put the ball in his hands and he'll hit you lace out every time.
There's the final siren, and it's all over. Listen, here's the thing. This game was over before... The final result, Essendon won 4.
I'm injured. Has God healed me? God actually. Let's see what offers.
Here we go. It's the Tigers versus Essendon. Nan Curtis punches it. Collier decisively. Brigg with a short hand pass. Intercepted. Goddard hand passes. Choose to kick it. Good mark by Parrish. Kicks. Nice hands. He steadies now in front of goal. Danaher pummels him, but the kick gets away in time. Clean pick up by Fantasia. Rance kicks from the pack. Edwards takes the mark. Kicks it. Nice mark there. Goddard kicks it. Strong mark. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. I'm just not sure where. The ball crosses the line. The ball is in the air. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Out of bounds it goes. Boundary umpire will throw it in. Here we go again. Gains possession. Nan Curtis with the handball out of the pack. Good drop punt by Hampson. A good mark under this.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go and try to work the hell
Rans with the kick. No contest for that mark. He handballs it. Jams it on the boot. Strong mark by Lloyd. Slams it on the boot. Nice contested mark by Hooker. Intercept by Ellis. Richo, what can you say about that attempt?
I'll tell you what, he hasn't got his kicking boots on. Chambers has so much potential, he could just be anything. He grabs it, he lays off the pass. Oh, nice one too. Now he's asked for it back. Hooker boots it, Collier marks it. Good hand skills there.
Deep kicks for goal. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. He steadies now in front of goal. Is in his possession. Missed for behind. He's looking for options now. And the mark will be paid. He gives it a punishing kick. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. Nice interception. He's put it out on the full. Kicked by Asbury. He was never going to get that. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Curtis gets the mark without contest. Nice drop punt. Simply outplayed the opposition there. The Tigers players eagerly awaiting this lead change. Gets the loose ball. Boyd aims for his man on the ground. Greenwald in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 25 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Richmond get a goal. That's his first.
Greenwald has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
He's got the football now. Deed picks up the bouncing ball. The Bombers will be on top if this one goes through. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. Parrish taking aim, 45 metres out, works it across the ground. Nice hands. Here's a chance for Danaher. Heads up the corridor. Takes the mark all by himself. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. All eyes are watching. The big kick for goal goes straight through. He sinks his first goal. The bounce straight down.
Nankervis. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. It hits its target, approaching home now. Loston takes the mark uncontested. He gets boot to the ball. Good mark. Hooker boots it. The mark will be paid. He chooses to play it on.
McDonald, Tippenwoody, decisively. Tapped by Miles. Gathered by Gleeson. Parrish with the football. Clean tap by Parrish. Danaher handball short. Intercepted. Kicked by Nankervis. Great mark under pressure. Hippel slams it on the boot. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Rans puts the ball in the hands of fate.
Edwards is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Puts boot to ball. He takes the contested mark. Collier passes it.
In the middle.
Well, that was a brave shot. Good goal. Essendon by 8 points. All is in readiness. The bounces straight up and down. Knocks it down in front. The ball in the hands of McDonald, Tippenwoody. Has it now. Hits the running man. He's racking up possessions. Danaher gets that cool behind. Behind's outnumbering goals this match for the Bombers. He pumped that one. The mark is taken by McGrath. It's with him now. It's off the side of the boot. Essendon could score the last 3 goals. The Bombers by 15 points. Hampson got the hit out. Hooker made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Ellis gains possession through the interception. Takes the mark all by himself. Gets boot to leather. He has no trouble grabbing that one.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But Richmond forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Chambers gathers the ball. He receives the ball.
Down goes Hooker. Bumps the pigskin. Marked by Townsend. Sends the Sharon on its way. Richo. The siren sounds for the second quarter.
Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else.
Intercept by Grants. Collier gets the ball. He receives the handball. Picked up the ball in the hands of McGrath. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Handballs. Score for Kadamas. This kick stretches the lead. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Knocks it down in front. A favourable bounce. He lays off the pass. Hooker kicks. Parrish has it.
Parrish has got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Hand passes to the running man. He kicks the ball. The clean pickup. Gleeson pushing his opponent in the back then. Butler slams the ball to his boot. Nankervis takes the uncontested mark. He shanked that. Hooker gets the upper hand.
Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Keeps it close to the ground. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Ellis swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Hartley aims for his man on the ground. Hooker with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. He receives the handball, bumps the pigskin. It was all his.
Essendon haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Tigers. He takes a strong mark. Danaher with the tap. Rance gets the ball. Parrish has the football, dishes it off to the running player. Danaher has slobbed it through for a six-pointer.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball has been bounced. Nankervis hits it. Ellis taps it. A favourable bounce. Tapped by D. Martin decisively. Able to grab it on the half volley. Miles taps. McDonald to Woody. Bumped off the ball. He collects the loose ball. Hand passed by Parrish. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Hands like dinner plates. Hastily kicked. Marks. Sends the Sharon on its way. A free kick paid for some off-ball trouble. Nankervis feeds it wide. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Saad laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Brigg thinks that was holding the ball and the umpire agrees. Jams it on the boot man. Nankervis with an easy mark. Bumps the pigskin. I guess it was worth a go. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Nankervis with the punch. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. 30 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Shot by Greenville. Chalked up a goal for Richmond. He's back to couple now. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Palms it down nicely. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Hooker gets a nice bump from Ellis. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Prestiak with the tap. Tapped by Rance. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Danaher goes goalward. It's through. That's number 2. This kick puts them further into the lead. Clean tap out of the ruck. Rance with the ball. He picked it up off the ground. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Intercept by Greek. Lobs the pass. Did he see a ghost? Intercepted. I can already tell that's not too good. He's injured. Richard, what the heck happened there?
Yeah, definitely something wrong there. He'll be coming off the ground as quick as he can.
Hits the running man. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Richmond stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Prestia takes the mark. Sending it on its way. He wins the contested mark. He kicks the ball.
He gets above the crowd. Chips it down towards half forward. Hampson with no other option but to put it to the empty space. Bumps the pigskin. Cochin takes the mark uncontested. Sends the Sharon on its way. Martin wins the marking contest. Gets boot to leather. Hooker knows he needs to hang on to them. Tapped by Martin. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. He controls the bouncing ball. He has no trouble grabbing that one. McDonald to Woody with the ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Goal to the Bombers. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Hampson hardly provided a challenge. Tapped by Gotcha. Rioli gets the tap. Tap by McIntosh. A free kick paid for some off-ball trouble. Nice drop punt. He takes an uncontested mark. Choose to kick it. Gleeson looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Interception. He's got the footy in his hands. Grigg with another possession. He has to hold on to those. Goes short with a hand pass. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Collier guides it. Hampson with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Richo had... Players have been down to the rooms now and they would have had some treatment, a talk from the coach, and should be ready for another half of football. I know we are.
The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination.
Who was that to intercept Mike Martin? Superb handball. Nan Curtis has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
He gets his hands on the footy. He's able to thread a needle and that kick comes out of the pack. Fantasia shoots off the handball. Essendon get a goal. The Bombers in front. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Collier is able to grab it on the half volley. Big man does nicely. Nan Curtis gains possession through the interception. Slips the handball to Goddard. Squeezes out a handball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Stringett steers the ball towards goal. Stringett manages to sneak it through. This kick puts them further into the lead. Effective hit out there. He gains possession. Collier cool under pressure, releases in time. Sends it on its way. McIntosh marks.
Richmond just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. A great mark under pressure.
Boyd going for number one. Boyd scores with a beautiful kick. All is in readiness. Great bounce. McDonald, Tippenwoody with the ball. Moves it quickly by hand. Player starting something with the 1-2. It takes two to make a thing go right. McDonald, Tippenwoody with a great kick. The lead has been increased.
McDonald, Tippenwoody is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Martin slams it on the boot. Collier up. He brings it out of the pack. Goddard from behind.
Essendon could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Martin with the shot. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide and it's bounced off the post. Bellchambers is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. Passes by hand. That was a good tackle. Gives it to the running man. Sends the ball to open space. Lloyd has a kick. He really had to make more of that.
He opts to play on with the ball. A hand got to that footy. Richmond should really pack up and go home at this stage. Nice contested mark by Hurley. Strong mark by Gleeson.
Gleeson is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He hand passes it. Nice interception. He takes possession. Nankervis hand passes the ball. He gets a fist to it. He taps the ball. McDonald, Tippenwoody with the pick-up. He gets a fist to it. Tapped.
Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Butler sends the ball on its way. Boyd marks. 50 metres out. Kicks it across the ground. Hooker claims it. Gets boot to high. Nice hands. 25 metres out. Wow, do they need to score. Oh, it's hit the woodwork. Bad luck for Cooper. Plays onto himself, finding the running player. Bellchambers, you got to give it off. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 25 metres out. Famous last words, I know, but this is a goal he shouldn't miss.
Grewalt, it's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
Gains possession. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Courage gets a hard bump from Prestia. Superb handball. He's really a ball magnet. He's heading for home. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. The ball has been bounced. Hampson decisively. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over.
Butler is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Hodgson marks it. Sending it on its way. And the ball crosses over the boundary. The umpire will toss it back in. It's tapped down nicely. He picks it up cleanly. He hits it. Ellis tackles him to the ground. He taps the ball. Gloston gets the free.
Opportunity now for Gloston. A goal for the Tigers. Just when they needed it most. All is in readiness. Nice bounce. Knocks it down in front. Goddard has the ball. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Goddard. Hampson passes it. They've conceded possession. He's got the football now. Goes short with a hand pass. A long kick there. Stringer grabs that one. Puts boot to ball. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Umpire lets it loose. They simply handed it over. Goddard scoring from a long bomb. They increase their lead. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Hampson, try swinging your purse next time. Which coming from the guy wearing makeup. With the ball now. Kicks it. McIntosh looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Let's see. And the last quarter of this match is underway.
The more difficult the victory, the greater the happiness in winning.
Gives it to the running man. Picked up the ball. Edwards reads the mind of Danaher. He receives the handball. He just can't get out of the action. Slams it on the boot. Takes the mark all by himself. Works it across the ground. Hooker takes the mark. Jams it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
The Essendon big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Essendon scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Parrish takes a shot. Nice kick. The Bombers lead.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Nan Curtis really gets onto this one. Brigg has the ball. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Deep handballs it. The umpire allows play to continue. Guided down nicely by Ambrose. Handballs. Intercepted by Martin. Sends it on its way. Takes that one strongly. Kicks hurriedly. Goddard got under it. Handball short. Nice one too. Kicks into the forward line. Takes that one strongly. Lining up the goal now. Fantasia with the kick. Guided down nicely by D. Nankervis. Picks up the bouncing ball. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Richmond stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Saad handballs it, takes a big bump. Asprey with the tap. He gets a fist to it. He lays off the pass. Danaher just stopping to shake his moneymaker.
He collects the loose ball. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. So close, but just behind. He's looking for options now. Plays onto himself. Gets boot to Lever. Wins the hard ball. Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid.
The Tigers just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Goddard kicks it. There's no contest for that mark. Lining it up with the goal now. It comes off the side of the field. Magnificent kick of the footy. Essendon are in front.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Effective hit out there. Rioli comes away with the ball. Sends it on its way. He takes an uncontested mark. Nankervis sends the ball on its way. Ambrose slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Grigg has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Marked by Floston. Gets boot to high. Ellis presents and takes the mark. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
Ellis will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Ball up in the centre square. One down by Nankervis. Guided down nicely by Ellis. Guided by Hooker. Clean tap by Butler. Bounces favourably for D. Grigg gets the hand pass.
Essendon is showing their discipline at the moment. They have the lead and it's due to them not giving away cheap free kicks. The ball is tapped. He takes a quick ballet break. Prestia kicks the ball. Nankervis with good strong hands, sending it on its way. Grigg, just the better man in that contest. He kicks the ball. Ambrose gets the upper hand.
Kicks. Deep over the top. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. String it going for number 2. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Bounce is dead straight. Hit by Nankervis. Handballs. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Collier kicks. Miles ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Marks. Hooker gets it out of the crowd. So well timed. Really butchered that kick, didn't he, Richard?
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
Parrish is able to grab it on the half volley. He gets his hands on the footy. Controlled by Rance. He's running hot, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
He's had lots of touches this match. All is in readiness. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Clean tap out of the ruck. Rioli gets the ball. Handball finds Nankervis. Marks. Nice bit of power there. No contest for that mark. Chips it down towards half forward. The contest, no match for him. Ellis slams it on the boot. Hands like dinner plates. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 20 metres out. Renold with a straight line to go. It looks like they won't bridge the gap before this clock runs out. More bounce than a dodgy check. Not the most exciting match. No real competition between the teams. Disappointing.
Richmond couldn't do anything up front. They couldn't honour a lead, couldn't break the lines, didn't try and move the ball quickly, couldn't take a mark. They were bad. They couldn't stop Essendon run. Every time Essendon got the ball, they went into their forward line and got points. Richmond got a shellacking. They should be really ashamed of themselves, embarrassed about that performance.
At the final siren, the score, the Bombers 103, the Tigers 47. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.
Does that sus mean suspended? Guys. Can you? It's that. Because 3, 2, 1. Am I suspended? Yes. Unfortunately, I am. Pushing. I'm gonna appeal. Yeah, fine. I'll take a draw. Am I gonna play? Am I gonna play again? Am I gonna love granny? Yes, I am! Yes, I am! Thank you for... The guy I subscribed to not long ago, I'm betting your clothes on how you want to be. I don't know. Hopefully for your boys, you can win. But hopefully for my boys, I can. May the best team win. Come on, Bombers. 18 years without a premiership.
What? Here's the first bounce of the grand final.
Here it is, the final 120 minutes of football for the season. Unless, of course, we have a draw.
That play is as high-tech as it can from. Laird taps it. Gibbs with the football. Gets a handball away. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Brown kicks. O'Brien takes the mark. Gets boot to leather. Hands like dinner plates. Bagley directing the play. Sends it outside the 50. Punched by Jacobs. In the back. They should dust him for fingerprints. Puts boot to ball. Hooker intercepts the bouncing ball. Sneaks the ball away in time. A favourable bounce. Big mark. 50 metres out. Otten takes a shot at goal. A brave shot, but an unwise one in the end.
Bell Chambers has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. He kicks to himself. Kept his composure then.
Hooker slams it on the boot. Jacobs takes the mark uncontested. 30 metres from home. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. The Crows get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. He sinks his first goal.
Jacobs puts on his kicking boots and instantly has the ability to win a game off his own boot.
Otten with the running catch. Guided by Sloan. Hampton taps it. Gibbs guides it. Gleeson taps. Tapped by Ellis Yeoman. He shows the quick hands. Jacobs bumped off the ball. Gleeson guides it. Walker with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Couldn't complete the mark. Tapped by Gleeson. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms.
Collier takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. Laird with the kick. Gibbs takes the mark. He gets boot to the ball. A nice contested mark.
50 metres out. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Bagley slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Guided down nicely by Purley. Ambrose kicks it. Great grab.
Goddard must have amazing intuition because he can react so fast to situations, it's as though he's had premonitions. Jacobs with a strong mark, sending it on its way. Ellis Yeoman with real good use of the body.
Well, I think he came over the mark, and that's going to be 50. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. Ellis Yeoman sinking his first goal. O'Brien really gets onto this one. Has it now. He gets the hand pass. Tapped by Smith. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Great grab. 40 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Walker hits the post.
Chambers may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He gathers up the intercepted ball. O'Brien onto the ball. That's an elite skill, handballing when being tackled. Hand passes to the running man. Crouch collects it. He hits it. He gets the loose ball. McDonald, Tip and Woody gets the loose ball. Kept his composure then.
Badly with the kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Otten puts it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Laird kicks it. Strong mark. With the chip. Goddard gets the upper hand. He's really a ball magnet. Puts boot to ball. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Footy is like a chain. You always have to work on the weakest links. Deft touch from McKinnon. Talia is happy with that tackle. He's got him for holding the footy. Sends it on its way. It was all his. Puts boot to ball. Great mark.
Sending it on its way. That's a mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Cheney hits it. Douglas picks it up. Puts boot to ball.
Saad aims for his man on the ground. He picks up the loose ball. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Bumps the pigskin, and the mark will be paid. Jams it on the boot now. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. The corner almost at an end. Kelly controls it. He lays off the pass. Saad hand passes out to space. Sloan gains possession through the interception. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. We'll go to Richard. Second quarter, here we go.
This quarter is important for lifting the spirit of the players during the half-time break.
Saad gets the ball. Deed comes away with the ball. Douglas intercepts it. Hand passes. McKay failing to get near it, Richo.
Yeah, Dennis, he is playing B-grade footy.
He is a mighty kick at the footy. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Saad is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. He handballs out into space. McDonald, Tip and Woody knocks it down. He gets a fist to it. The ball is tapped. Smith slams the ball to his boot. Jacobs gets the footy. Nice accurate handballing. Oh, I can tell that's definitely an injury. The doctor will have to take a look at that one.
Laird with a perfect drop punt. Kelly with the mark. Chip kick along the wing. Marked by Hurley. Boots it. Nice work from McKenna.
McKenna just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Cheney didn't waste the opportunity. He taps it. O'Brien by hand. Jacobs gets a big push in the back. He boots it. McKay with the spill. It takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. Sending it on its way. There's no contest for that, Mark.
Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
Not a chance, Dennis.
He kicked that one like my wife would. I'm not sure which side that lad is playing for. Out on the full. He kicks quickly. Cheney marks. Nice drop punt. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Parrish with a clinical drop punt. McGrath winds it up, lobs the handball. It's like he has the ball on a string. Essendon won't be happy to see that scoreboard. Cheney just squeezes the kick out. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. The Bombers trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this.
Essendon need to play on at all costs now and start getting some more running goals on the board.
Dishes it off to the running player with the quick hands. Laird, the better man there.
Laird is an intelligent footballer and I love watching him. He is great at dragging his opponent over to a one-on-one and creating ineffective 2-on-1 situations. He taps it. Ambrose puts his boot on it. Jacobs by hand. Approaching home now.
Kelly nowhere near goal. A kick to himself and play on by Bill Chambers. He spills the mark. Saad aims for his man on the ground. Otten is able to grab it on the half volley. Jacobs on the ball at the moment. He grabs it on the run. Sold the dummy on that move. Can you count that as a moral victory? Hooker trying to get some attention from Bill Chambers. Off hands. The ball heads out of bounds. The umpire will toss it back in. Ruckman hard at it. The loose ball picked up by Collier. Collier grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. Jams it on the boot. Hooker takes it well.
Hooker, it's just a phenomenal mark. If I ever saw him drop one, I'll eat my hat. That's a mark. Sloan slams the ball to his boot. McDonald tipping Woody, spills it. Gibbs intercepts it.
Stabs the ball. A great effort. Perspiring like you're putting in a pot as he lines this shot up. Distance could be the problem. Hampton taking a chance at goal. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Clean tap by Walker. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Bagley again, Richard.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Goddard somehow manages to get that ball out with all those players around him. Laird going for number 1. Walker marks. 15 metres out. Going for goal number 1. The Crows with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Essendon 24-7.
Walker is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Good tap from McKenna. He picks up the loose ball. McKenna taps it. The ball picked up. Batted down nicely by Talia. Sloan with the tap. Saad sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. McGrath puts his head down and runs in. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 30 metres from home. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. That's a very well-executed goal. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Is in his possession. Dishes it off to the running player. He's had lots of touches this match. Fantasia aims for his man on the ground. Projectile dysfunction, serious problem. He's missed it. Essendon can catch up from here. They're less than 2 goals down. He shouldn't have bothered. He handballs. He's got the time, he's got the space. He'll surely have the 6 points as well. Tap to advantage is in his possession. A great effort. McGrath. Great hands. Goes by hand. He's a ball magnet. He handballs. Fantasia. That's 3 in a row for the Bombers. Essendon take the lead. All is in readiness. Deep with the ball. Caught with the ball. O'Brien kicks it. A solid mark from Ambrose. Hands like dinner plates.
Sloan's just got such an amazing leap that he can jump straight up onto the opposition's shoulders without using his arms. Lynch really forced to earn that mark. Sending it on its way. The mark will be paid.
It's hit the post. It's a behind. Here's Richo with his stats. The crowd anxious. Let's get into the second half.
I'm excited and a little bit sad about entering the last half of the year.
Handballs to the running man. Approaching the goals now. Wayward with a kick. Goes wide for a behind. Cheney looking for a lead. He plays on with a little kick. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Merritt controls it, gets the ball free. Nice 1-2. He gets another possession. A nice goal from McKenna. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome.
McKenna has a nose for goals. You wouldn't want to bet against him, even on the tightest of angles.
Superb handball. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Moves it quickly by hand. He picked it up off the ground. Sloan picks up the bouncing ball. Gains possession, finding the running player. Handballs from the tackle. Douglas with a clinical drop punt. And the mark will be paid. Crouch controls it. Handballs from the tackle. Picture perfect drop punt. The mark is taken by Ellis Yeoman. 45 metres out. Ellis Yeoman kicks for goal. What a great goal by Ellis Yeoman. That's number 2. Jacobs wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. Gains possession. McKinnon shoots. Chalk up a goal for Essendon. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Jacobs with the tap. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Laird with the running catch. He gets another possession. Hooker swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Douglas decisively. He controls the bouncing ball. Fantasia on the ball at the moment. He's got the footy in his hands. McKinnon is streaming past and gets the footy. That's a very well executed goal. They increase their lead. Huge leap. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Takes possession. Bumps the pigskin. Nice mark under pressure. Picked by Bagley. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Goddard with a low spearing kick.
Douglas has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. He lines it up with the goal.
Close call, but it's just made it for a score. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Is in his possession. Otten with a kick out of the pack. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Booted by Gibbs. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Hampton boots it. Ellis Yeoman claims the ball. 30 metres out. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Ellis Yeoman just makes the goal line. Umpire has the ball ready for the centre bounce. Tapped by Jacobs. Goddard handball short. Kicks the skin off it. Lynch wins the marking contest. 50 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal.
Lynch has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. The Bombers by 15 points.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Crows stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. A good contested mark there. Takes possession. Magnificent kick of the footy.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. O'Brien with the punch. Goddard with the football. Is in his possession. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Handball short. Intercepted. Goes short with a hand pass. Yet another possession.
Laird has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. The umpire wants to ball it up. It gets tapped. He's got the footy now. He slams that on the boot. Has the mark all to himself. Brown puts his boot on it. Kelly wins the contested ball.
The ball is picked up and kept alive. Nice contested mark by O'Brien. A low stabbing kick. Sloan enjoying a height advantage. Kicks hurriedly. A big run to take that mark. Kicks. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Goddard picks up the bouncing ball. He's got the football now. Nice hands.
Collier is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He kicks the ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Dishes it off to the running player.
Well, some might call it smart. I call it a point. Nice work from Smith. Lobs the handball. Nice run too. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. And that puts them further in front. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. O'Brien wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
The Crows with 63 kicks and Essendon with 62 kicks. Not much in it. In terms of marking, neither team looks to have an advantage over the other.
Much appreciated, Richo. The final term has commenced.
It's the final quarter of the year and it should have some great moments.
With the ball now. Douglas gains possession through the interception. Interception. Deep with the bump. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Handballs to the running man. Goddard kicking the ball free of the pack. Fantasia with a chance, if he keeps a cool head, is in his possession. Only a behind. Essendon beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 72 to 43.
Cheney would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that.
The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Jacobs didn't even get close to that tap. Parrish picks up the bouncing ball, goes by hand, gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Parrish with the goal. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game.
Parrish may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Collier with the kick. McGrath takes it well. Lobs the handball. And looking to add another. He really should have made more of that. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Puts boot to ball. Talia alone for the uncontested mark. Gets the kick out of the defensive 50. Merritt looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Just wide to go through for the behind. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gets boot to leather. Brown got under it. Sends the Sharon on its way. Sloan grabs that one.
Sloan can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Puts boot to ball. Parrish with the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Fantasia really forced to earn that mark. He gathers up the intercepted ball.
With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Tap by Seedsman. Lobs the pass. He gives the ball away. He gets his hands on the footy. He boots it from the pack. Sloan has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. And the mark will be paid. Kicks it. Gleeson has it. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice mark under pressure.
Saad just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kick go. Sending it on its way. It's a mark. He plays it on. He's evading ghosts. Brown collects it.
Slams it on the boot. Laird grabs that one. Choose to kick it. Otten, the better man there. Oh, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick. He's on a 30-degree angle. Sends it on its way. Hampton gathers it. Hampton with the mighty fist. Bill Chambers picks it up. Tapped by Bill Chambers. Gibbs with a bad kick.
Bill Chambers would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. He puts power behind that kick. He takes a strong mark. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. Goddard with the tap. Sloan hits it. He taps the ball. The ball is tapped. He gets the loose ball. McDonald, Tippenwoody picks up the loose ball. He'll get a free kick.
Booted by Goddard. A good mark under the circumstances.
McKenna is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Nice kick.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Jacobs gets the tap. He gains possession. Taken by Hampton.
Hampton got a really good footballing brain. He gets boot to the ball. Ellis Yeoman wins the contested ball. Ellis Yeoman shoots for goal. The Crows get the goal. The Crows are trailing.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Jacobs, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Has it now. Parrish taps. McKenna gets it out of the congestion. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Essendon by 8 goals. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Saad with the football. Nicely intercepted by Sloan. Kicks. He controls the bouncing ball. It's Edward Scissorhands. Batted down nicely by Brown. Lucky bounce collected. Douglas chucks the ball away. Handballs. Nicely intercepted by Ambrose. He gives the ball away. Ellis Yeoman takes the mark. Nice drop punt. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Hampton with a relatively easy shot. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 25 metres out. Now this shouldn't be too hard for Ellis Yeoman. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. Too many behinds on the board for the Crows. Gleeson ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. A short handball, a 1-2. He's running hot, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
McKenna slams it on the boot. There can only be one winner, and this year it's Essendon. Well, they look good all season, and there was never really much doubt of the outcome today.
What a relief. The season's over for another year, and these guys are premiers.
A disappointing finals match, no real competition.
Of all the days to play so poorly.
Now that it's all over, how did you see that game, Richo?
The Crows have let what they cannot do interfere with what they can do, and the results speak for themselves.
Thanks for that, Richo. They take them. It's every player's dream to be...